My change. Thank you. Yeah. So we always try to look at early today. So we're going to talk about the events that's going to happen. Let's say will happen in 2 more weeks, and you will see that about that event already. So it's on the screen. It is Christmas. Okay. Yeah. So Christmas is happens annually at the end of the year. So specifically, it is on the 25th of 25th of, let's say, December. Okay, go 1 second. Okay, so and it's on 25th of December. So during Christmas, we have a lot of activities. We have a lot of things to do. So yeah, in today's live stream, we're gonna English will introduce it to you this event and how it is celebrated around the world, as well as what you can do to make Christmas more memorable to you and your family. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so here we have the phenomenon. Okay, so if you ever ask yourself, like, how do I know Christmas is coming? Then, well, the easiest thing you can do is just go to some retail stores, or you go to the supermarket or the mall. Yeah, and if you hear this song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, you know it's coming. And yeah, so every time when it comes to December, as soon as the beginning of December, All I Want for Christmas Is You is being played in literally every places available. Let's say for the retail stores, for the mall, the supermarkets, any public place that has a lot of people. I don't know why, but I don't know. That's maybe the default song, the default theme song for those places. So yeah, we gotta accept it. But however, I must say that let's say the retail worker or the staff for the retail store must put up with this song for like 30 days, and every day is the same. So yeah, they must really hate that song. Okay, and personally for me, this song is not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's got the vibe and it has the atmosphere of, it brings the feeling of the midnight of Christmas. So yeah, why not? I'm good with it, but I'm not the retail worker, so thankful for that. I do not have to listen to it. But yeah, if you ever heard this song in public, you know that Christmas is coming on the way. Okay, so Christmas happens. Oh, this is weird. Okay, you already know like Christmas happens at the end of the year. But talking about Christmas happens, like for sure on winter. I'm not gonna state that statement because every country has the different seasonal period. So you know, maybe on standard, let's say on theory, the month of winter is from October to December, so the last 3 months of the year. However, in some country like winter can be prolonged, can be extended into January or even February. But yeah, as I said, the seasonal period or the seasons time frame of each places and each latitude is different each other. So yeah, we can understand winter is the coldest season of the year between autumn and spring. So for those of you who doesn't know or didn't know about the 4 seasons of the year, so I'm gonna give it to you here. So we have 4 seasons in the year. So first season is the spring. Spring, okay, so again, on theory, spring is from January to March. So that is the first season of the year, and then we have the hot season of the year, that will be summer. So during summer, you are out from school, you got summer vacation, all that stuff. All right, but it's super hot. And then the weather start to change a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more endurable. So yeah, we're talking about fall. The weather during fall is not too hot, either too hot or too cold, but it's just chilling. So fall is a very nice weather season during the year, fall and spring, yeah, I suppose, because it's pretty neutral. It's not really intense on either of one side, hot or cold. And yeah, but anyway, we're gonna go back to the last season here, will be the winter. You already know the winter is the coldest season of the year. Sometimes in some places they even have snow. So yeah, winter. Okay. And the origin or the history. So, but yeah, the history or the origins of the word winter comes from an old German word that means the time of water and refer to rain and snow of winter in middle and high latitudes. So yeah, high latitudes is the places. Okay, so if the Earth, yeah, latitude. If I'm not wrong, it is Vido, right? Yeah, I don't know if Vido. Yeah, Vido, correct. Yeah, I know that. Okay, so middle and high latitude is, okay, I'm gonna draw an earth for you. Let's see if I can make a circle. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. I think I messed up. Okay, so if this is the earth, imagine, all right, imagine this is the earth. So you know the latitude is the thing that uh yeah, so we have the altitude and the latitude. So in order to understand, you understand the latitude is word. You understand? Yeah. The latitude and the altitude is the two things that two units. No, it's not units. I think it's units. Okay, it's two units that used to locate something on the surface of the Earth. So yeah, the latitude, if when you study geography, you know about it already. So latitude is below and altitude is below. And latitude is rated on the horizontal way. Yeah, I don't know if I say it correctly, but yeah, horizontal. So it's something like this. So this is the latitude. So it goes like this. And if it's the altitude, if it's the altitude, it's going to go like this. So it is the vertical way. But here we are talking about the latitude only. So here refers to rain and snow of winter in middle and high latitude. So country that around this area is the country in the middle and high latitude. And yeah, country in this area can have quite a severe winter, which means super cold. And the closer to the pole, the closer to the pole, the colder it is. So yeah, so some country like Canada can have the temperature of winter something somewhere around like minus 20 degree Celsius. So yeah, that is some intense shit. I don't want to mess it. I cannot put up with the cold. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, that is the history of the word winter. And then we're going to talk about the weather of winter. It goes without saying, like the low temperature associates with winter occur only in middle and high latitudes. And in equational region, temperature are almost uniformly high throughout the year. So equational regions is like Vietnamese is in the equational regions, which is the part that is fully exposed to the sunlight. Yeah, I think I try to explain it to you in my language, but it's not the correct definition. However, yeah, equational region is the area or the region that has the most of the sunlight. So that is the reason why the temperature of these countries in the area will almost uniformly high throughout the year. Which means like Vietnam, you see Vietnam, the temperature throughout the year is maybe above 20 degrees Celsius throughout the day. So yeah, I think it's pretty high comparing to other colder country like say Australia. Australia is around 13 or 10 to 13 throughout the day. In some colder months, yeah, they have more pleasant weather. However, in some extreme country like Russia or Canada or let's say some Europe country, the weather can be super cold in winter. So that is depends on the region, and geography matters also. So yeah, finish talking about the season. I think it's not need a lot to talk about. So we're gonna talk about the events. Yeah, I think I need to delete the issue. Oh, sure. Okay, talking about the events, you already know like this event occurred on the December 25th. It is the day when Christians celebrate the birth of Christ. Christ is the God. I think so. Is Christ and God the same? God and Christ. I think the God and the Christ is the same. Is the same person yet. Okay. So Christmas Day is a public holiday in many countries, celebrated religiously by majority of Christians, and as well as the culturally by many non-Christians, and forms an integral part of the holiday season organized around it. Okay, so here you can see that the Christmas event has a very strong influence for other aspects in life, like business. You see, during Christmas there are a lot of sales event and all that stuff, or people will go shopping and satisfy themselves before starting a new year. And yet it influences a lot more things like the people's life and all of the stuff. But yeah, talking about the two, what does I want to say? The two words I want to introduce to you. That the first word will be Christian. So Christian is the people. No, okay, it's just too narrow. Okay, so understand the word Christian generally. You can see that it is based on or believing the teaching of Jesus Christ. So Christians, in other words, or in my understanding, Christian are the people who follow the God or follow Jesus. And Catholic, is the religion. The religion. So let's say there are some popular religion like Buddhism. Buddhism is for those who Buddhism starting from India and all that, the Tao, and then we have Catholic. Catholic is belonging to or connected with the part of Christian Church. So Catholic is the religion for those who believe in Jesus and in God. So yeah, Christmas has a very vital role for Christians, as well as that is a big anniversary or any big celebration for Christians throughout the year. Okay. So are you excited for Christmas? Many of you, I'm pretty sure many of you will say, oh yeah, why not? Yeah, but that is actually true. Many people are excited for Christmas because on Christmas they will have an opportunity or a way that they can enjoy their time with a loved one. And it is the great time for a family reunion also. Besides that, if you are a kid and you are watching this live stream, I'm pretty sure you are excited for Christmas because you're gonna get some gift later on. So yeah, I think Christmas is, let's say, widely welcomed by every people around the world. Not only me or not only somebody else, but everybody will wait or will be excited for Christmas. Hmm. Okay, great. And yeah, talking about Christmas around the world. Yes, there are something like, well, different countries. They have different culture, you know. And then let's say different countries they have different cultures. So yeah, the way they celebrate something is also different from each other. So here we are talking about Christmas around the world. So as you can see in Australia, so December the 25th is during their summer. Yeah, you're not hearing me wrong. December is Australian summer. I don't know if this makes sense, but yeah, it's actually true. So Christmas Day is a time to hit the beach. There you might see surfers dress up like Santa and Christmas trees set up on the sand. You see on the picture, like completely conflict with each other. Like you see, where is the snowman on the beach and Santa Claus on the beach? But however, that is on the summer month, so we can blame them for that, right? And Christmas dinner is often made on the barbecue. And it is said that when visit Australia, Santa gives his reindeer a rest and has kangaroo to pull his leg. So yeah, Australia is a different breed. Like okay, you see a lot of video about wild animal in Australia. So this joke is dedicated to the wild animal aspect in Australia. So Santa doesn't use a reindeer in Australia, but he used kangaroo instead. It's gonna be bumpy ride. Thank you. And then we have Germany. Germany is a Christmas. The special thing about Germany's Christmas is the Christmas people. You see, it's not. Yeah, it's not a real pickle. You don't take it seriously. But yeah, you're probably wondering why a pickle. But the Christmas pickle is not actually a real pickle. So it is a pickle ornament. We're gonna introduce you about the ornament here. Usually made out of long glass. So you blow a glass, you know. So in Germany, the Christmas pickle ornament is hidden in a hard to spot place in a tree. So the first child to get it will get a special treat or a special present and good luck for the upcoming year. So this is just a culture of Germany. This I have never seen this in some movie or anything like that. But yeah, if this one doesn't fascinate you, I think the next slide will, because you will see some invention or something different, something completely different from the ordinary, something extraordinary. Okay, that is this one. So in Philippines, yeah, you might think that this Harry is just messing up with the PowerPoint and putting the wrong pictures and all those shit, but no, this is actually the real thing or it's the facts. So in Philippines, during Christmas in Philippines, which is the last 4 months, they light up the dark with beautiful name lantern. That's called the parol. Parol. These style lantern can either made from wood and paper or metal and a shell called a piece. Stable in Filipinos holiday. You know this thing like this thing in Vietnam we call it the lantern, the mid autumn lantern, a mid autumn lantern. But yeah, this thing is used for Christmas in Philippines. But yeah, that is culture. That is the beauty of culture. So yeah, why not, right? But yeah, the more if Philippines doesn't, let's say, amaze you or doesn't surprise you, we'll come to the final factor or final boss here, would be India. India is known to the world for their innovation or for their, let's say, creativity and making things usable in any circumstances. So in this case, we're talking about the tree. In India, like India is a super hot country, and I think it's the soil and weather is not suitable for growing the pine tree. Pine tree is the main decoration in this event, Mhm. Like a Conway pine tree. But so yeah, that is why in India they use the banana tree to replace the pine tree. Sound fascinating, right? But yeah, in fact, in India, families try to decorate for Christmas with the banana trees or the mango tree. See, that is something different. Yeah, but it is actually cool, right? Yeah, that is just a brief introduction about um, Christmas around the world. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for watching. Show one. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning in this live stream. We're talking about Christmas today, and I wish you have a nice Christmas in the upcoming 2 weeks, right? If you have any ideas you want to share with us, just put it in the comment section. Really appreciate your comments. Oh yeah, he confirmed. Yeah, we got a. I think I've never met you before, but I think if you are from Australia, you can confirm it to me. All right, I think he confirmed that it's true about the Australian Christmas on the beach. So yeah, if you ever go to Australia during this month, you can try Australia. You can try Christmas on the beach. Nice. Thank you very much. I quickly you from. All right. So for the activities of Christmas, we're gonna have some of them here. These are some tips or some, how can I say, some guide that what you can do during Christmas to make it a more family-like activity or family-like day. We're gonna have some activity like mail cookies to loved one. So if you have a lot of time, if you can have the ingredients and a recipe, you can bake some cookies, and send them to your loved ones. So no matter where your loved one live, you can spread the holiday cheer by mailing Christmas cookies. And after all, everyone loves receiving a surprise packages, and especially when they fill with homemade treats, right? And then yeah, we have another one would be create a lovely light display. So for those who like to play with lights, I think this is a great chance for you to be creative. Personally, I am a person who like lights. So yeah, uh, create a lovely light display means you transform your home into a festive winter wonderland using a variety of outdoor Christmas decorations, and let kids pick out some fun pieces to decor or to display in the yard and go crazy with Christmas lights. So you can throw up like you might have seen that video on TikTok or on YouTube somewhere. Like some people really spend a lot of money like to decorate the exterior of his house into a playful light show. Like it looks amazing and it has some sound into it, but it is a real investment into it. If I have a thing I want to say, but it's a real investment. All right, and then we have the place. We have another activity. You can play Secret Santa through the mail. So if Secret Santa for you, it has been, let's say, old already, like you've been playing too much, or been doing it for past few years. So now let's have a little twist. instead of play Secret Santa directly, so you hand the gift to the other people, or you just do it around the home. Now you just go to the post office, send it through the mail, and yeah, that would be a different experience. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's say, let's just because people can get together doesn't mean you cannot play Secret Santa, and have everyone draw names as usual, and then you can mail gift to your recipient. It will make guessing who picked you even more challenging. So yeah, a little bit curiosity, a little bit excitement, and yeah, that's a perfect Christmas. Okay, and then last one we have send holiday cards. If you want to send good vibes, if you want to spread the energy of the events of the holiday, you can send the holiday cards to your friends or to your loved one. It can be a great way to show positivity or show your grateful or to that person, to the recipient, or to the holiday itself. So it's a good way. And yeah, I don't actually for this part just look it up on the internet because I'm not really a professional or an expert in this field. I'm not into Christmas very that much. So yeah, hope it can help you to get some ideas for this Christmas. But yeah, question is how important is Christmas to some people, especially the Christian? Christmas is super important because it is a say religious holiday. Mm, but I how to say I'm not assuming anything like that, but it's just in a large scale. So in general, I'm talking about for in public, right? In general, like Christmas is celebrated as the birth of Jesus Christ. So you know, like for those Christians, it is important for them because it's the birthday of the one who they believe in. And also the meaning or the significance of Christmas is it also symbolizes the truth of spiritual life. When Jesus Christ was born, the world was full of hatred, greed, ignorance, and hypocrisy. His birth transformed the life of people. So he taught them the importance of spiritually purity and devotion, and how to change their life for better. So the holiday of Christmas shows that there's a light full of knowledge and light can be taken over the darkness spread in the concerns of the world. See, so those are the meaning from let's say for when you look into the Bible, I think you can read something like this. Yeah, so that is all the meaning of Christmas. But for those people who are not Christians, yeah, for those people who are not a Christian, I think it is also an important event for them because yeah, it is a big holiday that people can celebrate together, bring each other surprises, and yeah, why not enjoying it, right? So for me, Christmas is important on a large scale. Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the next one is the ornaments. Some of these things you may have seen it on the pine tree, or the Christmas tree. Yeah, the pine tree sounds not so professional, so let's call it a Christmas tree. So yeah, this word ornaments here relate to anything that is used for decorating. You know, let me search really quick. Yeah, so ornaments, according to Oxford Learned Dictionary, an ornament is an object that is used as decoration in a room or garden rather than for a particular purpose. So beside for decoration, I think ornaments can be used for anything else. Okay, but here are the four type of ornament you can see on the Christmas tree. So first one we have bell and bubble. Bell and bubble, you know the bell, right? The bell is the thing that makes sounds, like the ring sound. Okay, tune and bubble is the round thing, like red, yellow, blue thing that you see on the Christmas tree. Okay, bell and bubble. And then we have holly. Holly is a type of decoration that looks like a leaf with some small fruit in it. I don't know. Okay. I think I need to look it up, like what is it? Cây oro. No, cây nhựa rồi. Yeah, holly is translated or is known as cây nhựa rồi. And yeah, if you know any other better translation or better name, just send me in the chat. So text me in the chat box, because I never seen the holly in Vietnam. Okay. Nice. All right, and then we have stockings. So if let's say if we say something about stocking, you know, stocks related to closely to the socks, you know, but stock is the longer version of the socks. So stocking is a small socks that is hung on the Christmas tree, right? And yeah, some of the legends say that if you put the stocking on the top of your bed, the Santa Claus will give you some gift in it. But I've never tried, so if you have ever tried and succeed, please send me, please share your experience and let me know. I never had that luck. All right, and the small human-like thing here, we call it the gingerbread. The gingerbread looks like a cookie. Sometimes it's a cookie. Yeah, but let's say if gingerbread is a cookie. Yeah, it is a cookie. Okay. Okay, it is edible. It's edible. Gingerbread is a type of cookie that flavored with ginger. Ginger is the spicy yellow thing that you can eat with tofu. Yeah, that is củ gừng in Vietnamese. Yeah. So gingerbread is bánh mì gừng, but sometimes the people make it into cookie. So bánh quy gừng sometimes. Yeah. So that is about the gingerbread. Gingerbread is flavored with ginger, cloves, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and sweetened with honey or sugar. Sounds nice. Okay, I want gingerbread. Thank you. All right. Yeah, but we have some more words about ornaments, but I'm not putting it here because it's not really practical. And I'm pretty sure you're not gonna use it. So yeah, just try to keep it short so that you can memorize it better instead of giving like a bunch of new vocabulary, but it's just not practical for you. Okay, so yeah. And coming up is the decoration tip that you can use to decorate your Christmas tree or maybe around your house during this Christmas. So here, what you can do easily would be put up a Christmas tree. Listen, gingerbread. Okay, put up a Christmas tree. So you know, like Christmas tree is inevitable for the Christmas events. So yeah, get yourself a small tree, or if you can afford a big tree, then it's better. You have more space for decoration, right? But yeah, a small tree can turn your room or your house into Christmas. It has more of the vibe, or it has more of the atmosphere. And yeah, it's make your house look nice. So this is the easiest and quickest way to add that Christmas charm to your home. And the most obvious way to bring Christmas to your home is by adding a Christmas tree in your home, no matter what kind of tree it is. It can be big, small, silver, gold, made of paper, or just shiny rosemary plant. Whether you are going for a classic or glass, a fir, or white tree with colorful lights, either way is the number one way to make your home ready for the holiday season. Easiest and yeah, most effective way. And then we have, this is a tip, it's not a way of decoration. It is a way of decoration, but I don't know how I want to convey my idea. This is a tip for decoration. Okay, so you try to wrap those gifts early, adding Christmas gift and placing them under the Christmas tree. So yeah, that is what I'm saying. You wrap the gift not to give them early, but just for decoration. So it's a tip for decoration. So at Christmas tree, under the Christmas tree, will add more of that through to your holiday. Right? There's a million ways you can wrap your Christmas gift. You can look it up on YouTube or WikiHow or search it on Google, and you get thousands or million of results, million of instructions, tutorial. Okay, don't worry about that. All right. And then, yeah, hang up Christmas wreath. You know, the wreath is the small circle. If I'm not wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah. So a wreath is a small circle, either be a small circle or a sign. Is hung on your front door with welcome your holiday guests into your home. But wreath look great inside too. So if you're planning to put it on the door, if you're planning to make it as a decoration for the wall, it can be a great choice. So it can be also done by yourself. Tutorial on YouTube and on Google. Wreaths are fun and easy way to bring the Yuletide spirit to your home. Yuletide. I remember this word. Okay, cool. Then we have create holiday inspired lines. So when you decorate your home, like create some simple holiday night throughout your home, you can really set the mood for Christmas just with a few elements. So like for example here, some ornaments, a wreath, some natural elements from your yard, a few candles, a small Christmas tree can go a real long way. And use your imagination, play around with some holiday decoration that you already have to make some Christmas banner in your home on buffet, dressers, media stands, coffee table, and more of them. Okay. And lastly is light some candle up. You know, like nothing is more cozy than a Christmas night, right? So light some candle ups can create a good atmosphere or set the mood for warm and cozy winter day. Lighting a candle or a group of candles in some holiday can bring this Christmas decoration idea into a next level. Candle looks great at the centerpiece on table, the night, and on any other piece of furniture in your home. But don't put it into flammable objects or flammable substances. Yeah, you can turn the Christmas into a nightmare. Okay, be safe when you play with fire. Okay. So, in order for you to know more about this holiday, I'm gonna give you some facts about it. Some facts is you may have known or you may have not known, but here you can look it up. So initially, Santa Claus wore clothes that were green, blue, and purple. But Coca-Cola dressed Santa Claus up in red color, which matched with their brands, and the idea got stuck. This seems a little bit too to fake to you, like sounds like fake news and all those stuff, like fake information. But however, it's true. Now, Coca-Cola was the one who decided what Santa Claus will wear. Hmm. But yet the idea doesn't change until now. So I think Coca-Cola did something back then. All right. And the word Xmas, I don't know how to say it, Xmas, Xmas came from the ancient Greek language where Christ begin with the letter X. Chris. No, this is funny. Okay, yeah, no, I seen this one before, but it was a joke for some cartoon also. So Christmas, but the one who followed, no, Christ. Christ is the God or Jesus, but this holiday called Christmas. So somebody did read it as Christmas on the video, which I seen quite a long time ago. And yeah, don't make the same mistake. Christmas and Christ, two different meaning, two different pronunciations. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the word Xmas or Xmas. Yeah, I think so. All right. And the last facts I can provide you here will be the mistletoe symbolize love and laughter. Mistletoe, if you heard about it, it is cây thường xuân, right? What is mistletoe? Okay, tầm gửi, sorry. Oh, evergreen is cây thường xuân, sorry. Oh, my bad. Cây tầm gửi. Okay, so mistletoe symbolize love and laughter. You might hear it some like Justin Bieber song. So yeah, kissing under the mistletoe is considered a way of asking for blessing of spirit of Christmas. Nice of right? I don't know that feeling, so don't ask me about it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about the man. This fat man here is the figurative character that every kids love. Okay, the man. This is Santa Claus. Santa Claus is the legendary figure who is the traditional patron of Christmas in the United States and other countries, bringing gifts to the children. But yeah, Santa Claus. Some people said like Santa Claus, there is only one Santa Claus in the world. But sometimes I see Santa Claus driving their motorbike out of the post office. So yeah, make sure you have the correct Santa Claus. Yeah, it was just a joke because in Vietnam, I think there are a lot of Santa Claus services. You see, like you can go to a post office, bring your gift, and send it give it to the customer service in the post office. And the next day, there will be a fake Santa Claus, maybe thinner than the original version, or maybe fatter. But it cannot be the real Santa Claus. So what is the employee of the post office will go directly to the school or to the class of your children to send your gift to them, making it a privilege, right? Yeah, I don't know if it is still available at your age, but back in my age, when I was in primary school, this thing happened a lot, and every year there are some superior kid that got gifted or that got the gift from Santa Claus in the post office. Okay, but yeah, funny though. However, I'm going to tell you a story later on with related to Santa Claus. Yeah, this one. Do you believe or did you believe in Santa Claus? So sounds like a silly ass question, right? Yeah, pretty much a silly ass question, but yes, I can confess it. I did believe in Santa Claus. Personally, I was a fool for 5 years. Five. maybe more than 5. Okay, so in order to tell the story, let's start off really make it say long story short. My dad played a very good role as the Santa Claus. So every year he asked me to write a letter, and he will send it to the Santa Claus. So randomly he will buy what I want. Maybe sometimes it's not because it was too expensive at that time. But yeah, he will buy some of the things we can afford and put it in a box. After that, he hang it on the window for me. So the next day when I wake up, I see the Mr. Santa Claus wearing hanging plastic bags with the gift box on the window for me. It was I believe it for let's say 5 years or maybe more than 5 years, 5 or 6 years. Not until I see the Word file on my dad's computer, which was the reply letter of Santa Claus for me a few years ago. So yeah, my dream was broken back then. I still did back then. I didn't believe my eyes. I still believe that Santa Claus was true, was real. However, yeah, I gotta face the fact though. But yeah, if my dad ever watching this live stream, big shout out to you for doing that all that for me. Yeah, I had a great childhood with that. Appreciate it. Thank you a lot. So, okay, but yeah, some of the kids nowadays also believe in Santa Claus, and I think it is very nice. It is very nice for the parents who makes their children believe in Santa Claus because kids nowadays grow up with a lot of exposure to social media and all the stuff. Things can get too realistic for them. You know what I'm saying? So try to put some imagination factor in their life can make their life brighter or yeah, can make it more colorful. So faking the Santa Claus, I don't think that would be a bad lie. However, I think it's a lie, I think a good one for children to believe in something or to have a wonderful childhood. Okay. Yes. All right. So yeah, the last part we're gonna talk about because we are running pretty long now. So we're gonna talk about the Christmas as a Christian. All the procedure of Christmas as a Christian will be mentioned here. Okay, so there are a lot of culture or a lot of, let's say, things that the Christian do during Christmas. I think I lost that slide. Yeah. So firstly, we have, yeah, of course, they will go to the church. The church, this is the holiday. This holiday meant to be celebrated with the community. So try to go to the church on the Christmas Eve or for the Christmas day. And if you have time, the ability, go both days. However, don't limit yourself to those days. So if you are a Christian, you can go to church every weekend on Sunday. I think it's pretty busy on Sunday also. And then other thing is that they usually pray at the church. So pray means they talk to the Lord and thank Him for what He has given you. So if you are feeling stressed about if buying like the house look perfect, or if the food will be done on time, just take a few minutes, pray, breathe, pray, and go back to what you were doing. Okay. And then read the nativity story. Um, yeah, this is all for Christian. I don't have any religion, so I cannot tell. But pick up one of the gospel and read the story of Jesus' birth. You can read it once on Christmas Eve by yourself, or read it aloud to your family once a week in December, or every day in December. Do whatever it makes it feel right for you. Okay, and say grace. Say grace means when you are, if you have ever had dinner with a Christian, you see, before they having their meal, they will say grace. So at the dining table, pray before you eat. Thank our Lord for the feast that you are about to eat, and thank you for coming to the world to be our Savior. Okay, and lastly would be sing Christmas carol. So choose religious song instead of the typical secular tunes, not just Christmas songs such as Frosty the Snowman or Jingle Bell, but actual carols like Silent Night or Joy to the World or What Child Is This? All right, so those are how Christians celebrate Christmas. Okay, if you are a Christian, if you have any other ideas you want to share with us, leave in the comment section, and thank you for your contribution in advance. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in this live stream today, as well as thank you, Mr. Michel, for your contribution, for confirming about the Christmas in Australia. So yeah, this is all for this live stream episode today. Stay tuned for the next one on Monday next week. Thank you for watching and follow us for more content like this. Thank you.